Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube imposters, commentators, or trolls. And this is, excuse me while I have a sip of coffee, Pittsburgh Mac Retro unboxing. I've been waiting for this for a long time to do a quote, slight upgrade to my Mac in the bedroom, my Mac Mini, because I like older games. I don't like the new stuff because I can't play the new stuff. All right, first let's go to the channel members. Numbers, 1,382,966, almost up 3,000, that's channel views, and subscribers, 18,989, with 11 more to go. So, let me go back here with that, and let's get into this. This is live, of course. I just did a video with the Halloween projector, and I did a video for my channel members, and you can become a channel member too for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you see content nowhere else. And the Alexa dot has been wrong yesterday. It has been wrong today. Projector. It said it was going to rain last night. It didn't rain. It rained in San Francisco, according to my friend Paul. It said it was going to rain this morning between 8 and 11. Didn't rain. And it says we're going to get showers. It is muggy. It is 70 out there. It is 75 in here. And I have this idiot downstairs. He left food for a little girl, and he keeps claiming she's deaf. I said, I've told this dummy, she's not deaf. She's shy. She doesn't know you. She's not going to respond to you. She's frightened of people. She doesn't know it. She likes the lady in the corner. She loves my neighbor across the way, and I got some mail today. Hover around. They have apparently some kind of scooter. Oh, it's an electric wheelchair. That's useless. I got the Citibank bill. I gave them $41 yesterday, so that's current. And I got the Finger Hut bill for the skillet and the other things I bought, and the balance was $300, and I paid them $32, I think. So that's paid for. And I paid on other bills and waiting for Friday when Patty will deliver the second payment to me so I can pay down more bills. All right, now we'll get this thing out. And my phone is going low on battery power. Let's plug that in. The cord. Cats love to sleep on my phone. Fluffy's on the bed. And my charging cable. I don't know why. The warmth of the phone I can understand. Alright, hold on. I got attacked while I was my game position. I got attacked while I was preparing cat food. There she is. Hello, little girl. Little girl. I'm distracted. One side of this cable, I think the charging port is going bad on this iPhone. One side of this cable won't stay in and keeps falling out. Little girl. Little girl. Hold on, I'm having problems here. There we go. Okay. Little girl. Alright, let's get this out of the box. The incredibly long cable. And the bubble wrap, which I can use for an item I'm going to send to a friend who's having health issues. And cheer up a little bit. Unfortunately, this box won't take it for what I'm sending her. Move that. Okay. Here's the power cord. Hold on. I can't see me. Okay. Okay. Here's the power cord and the old style, very old style, weighing a ton, power brick. This is old Mac computing. Let me plug in this thing. I wonder if I could ever get You know, have you ever had one of every Mac? See how the power bricks have changed over the years? This thing is very heavy, and it's 2006. But the one in the bedroom is a 2005. It does not have Bluetooth. It does not have Wi-Fi. It cannot get on the internet. I have the airport card and the Bluetooth adapter, but I never got around to getting in there. My hands are too big to open it up. So I'm going to take this out. I can reuse this. Gotta look at the box. And the item I filmed today is in my hand, but you can't see it. You have to join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you see content nowhere else. And I can use all this packaging for the item I'm sending my friend at the end of the week. Here's the packaging. He packaged it really well. And what this is, well, I guess I'm going to have to plug it in, and just he won't chirp at least. I have to move stuff in the bedroom to even get their bins of laundry that need to be done one day. Patty ever rents a van, or Kathy, and then we take all the laundry to the laundromat, and we move the fan, unplug the other fan. And if you watch the video I posted, you'll see the Halloween themed item. And the picture I took of the shot is too big. I'm going to have to ask Apple, how do I make these smaller? Or send it to my friend. Okay, here is the 2006 Mac Mini with the CD, which I like because I have lots of CDs, and the back. And unfortunately, the old style connector, you cannot get an adapter for this to make it work in modern monitors. I do have a cinema display. So you have FireWire, and there it goes. There's the light, which you probably can't see very well. A little tiny light. I always thought they should put that in red or green, not that little tiny white light. But I guess if I could take the FireWire cable out and hook it up to this Mac and see if it would work, and that would work as a monitor, and I could play my games in here. Clear the table off. I'll have to try that. Has problem when you get old, you can't remember all these symbols. I mean, it has an Ethernet cable port, and I hated this thing. After, I think about 2009, they switched this to work with real monitors. This would work with a PC monitor. Some kind of music coming out of it. Better pull that, or don't get copyright. So there's music on this, or a musical display, or the opening screen, or something. We'll have to see what this is like. I'll go in the back and see if I can get the cable and hook this up to the Mac and the 2008 iMac, and see if I can use it as a monitor. Call Apple Care. So there it is, the 2006 Mac Mini. It works. And that way I can take the 2005, put it away. I've got a lot of music on there. I'm using it as a music computer. And then play my games like Diablo 2, Civilization 3 Complete, Command and Conquer. I'm not certain about that. Age of Empires. All the games I loved. Way back when I moved into this apartment, it would work on my 2010 Mac Mini, 2010 iMac. So it should work on the 2010 Mac Mini. Now, 2006 Mac Mini. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. Anybody in here? Yes, unboxing. Hello, Enoch. Yeah. I hate that coffee maker. I bought the wrong filters, and it keeps, yuck. It keeps leaving grounds in the bottom of the cup. It gives you an unpleasant surprise. And I have 2 items coming in. I'll do one for the channel and one for my members, and there's a third item will come in, I don't know when, and that is a custom made item. It is an item I had custom made. I don't know when it'll get here, but I like it. It's Halloween related, and it's me related at the same time, so that will be exciting. And and I have more books, more paranormal books coming in. And I read partly the Pittsburgh, Western Pennsylvania Haunted, and there's a haunted mortuary for sale. Across the street is a former mortuary. I asked the owner. It became the John F. Kennedy University at one time, and I said, are there any hauntings in the mortuary? You would think that bodies might haunt the mortuary. He said, no. But the one for sale in Massachusetts or somewhere is haunted, and there's another one for sale. And the Amityville house sold for $1.3 million. That's definitely haunted. There's one with a writer who was a bit curmudgeonly but died in the house, and he's a friendly ghost. I want friendly ghost. I don't want unfriendly ghost. So the skies are gray and white and blue. Lots of clouds, threatening, but whether it will rain today, I don't know. Where the hell is everybody? So, this cost me $45, not counting shipping. The 2005 Mac Mini cost me $40, and I put it in my backpack, and I dragged home the 21-inch, I think it's 21-inch, I don't remember what it is, cinema display in my arms on BART. And I got stopped by the BART police when I got to Walnut Creek BART, and they said, why didn't you run your ticket? I said, I couldn't find it. I think I left it at home. They gave me a ticket for not paying my fare, but then I appealed it and said, I found it, but my arms were full of cinema display that weighs about 40 pounds, so they forgave my ticket. And I sent them a copy of the Mac Mini and the cinema display, and I said, I had a hard time. I carried the display like this. Hold on. If you can imagine a monitor, this is how I carried it home, all the way on BART, then onto the bus, then off the bus, and 3 blocks home, because I did not have the folding cart back then. I carried it in my arms, and it just about did my arms in for about a week. I was really hurt. So I'll be interested to find it. Now I have to get I may have a firewire cable, but the problem is I have all these drawers all over the place, and I don't remember what one looks like. HDMI cable. HDMI won't work on this either, which sucks. So I think they changed these about 2009. And this has Snow Leopard, I believe. And I think that's the last one you could run the older games on the Mac Mini. I'm going to have to look my stuff up. So let's look at Mac Tracker for a minute. If I can get Mac Tracker to work. Hello, Mac Tracker. Where are you? There we go. And we look up the Mac Mini. I'm always looking up iPad stats. Okay, we have... No, that's iPod. Hold on. Where are you, Mac Mini? One thing annoying about Mac Tracker, this tells every Apple device ever made, but they've got it on the screen in little tiny print, and there's no way to make it bigger. So I go quietly blind all the time trying to read this. That's it? Yeah, okay. Mac Mini. I have the 2005 version, and it came out in 2005, January to 2006, 1.2 gigabyte to 1.4 gigahertz processor speed, 1 core, and with a 40 gigabyte hard drive. Now, this one, you let me go. This one, it came out in 2005 in September. They quit selling it in 2006 or 5. No, this is 2005. Sorry, wrong one. Okay, this may be an early or a late. I'm going to have to look it up. We'll just say it's, let's say for the sake of argument, it's a late 2006. It sold for $600 to $800. It has an Intel Core, I can't read it, 1.66 or 1.82 gigahertz, 2 megabyte cache, and storage 60, 80, 100, 120, or 160 gigabyte hard drive. Of course, not SSD, but the actual hard drive. Okay, here's memory. 2 gigabytes of memory. And so we will see what is on here. I rely on Mac Tracker a lot, but I wish they'd make it bigger. Now, let me go back to Safari. I hope one day to have a screen where I can, well, they're cheap enough. You can buy the Trash Can Mac now. 2 years ago, the Trash Can Mac was like $1,200, $1,500. You can buy one now for $250. The 2012, which is expandable. The memory's expandable. Had a very terrible cooling fan, but it works. If you wanted a Mac to just do gaming before they had the, the MacBooks with a butterfly keyboard and all kinds of issues, or you could buy all. Now the weird thing is, the cheese grater Macs are still going for a lot of money. People love those cheese grater Macs, but the problem is Apple makes things unsupportable after a while. This is obsolete, but it's not obsolete for my purposes. I stopped using the PC when I had a compact delivered to me when Pac Bell did their DSL, and they gave me the compact. I had to pay for it, but they brought the compact, and the compact was constantly crashing. It had Windows ME, the worst operating system as far as I'm concerned ever. And someone's calling me in my head. Where's my phone? I don't know my phone. I can hear it, I can't see it. Well, I don't know who it was. I don't know where my phone went. It's probably buried under the blanket, so I'll have to call them later. Probably Kathy. Anyway, but this is $45. It plays games. It plays music. Presumably the CD drive, DVD drive, I can watch movies on it. $45 plus shipping. No, you can't go wrong. I mean, let me look up. Let me get out of the Safari. No, I can't do that. Then I'll lose my channel thing. Yes, I can. Hold on. I can go into Chrome. My items, by the way, that are coming today will not be here till like 4:45 to 7 o'clock. I hate this. They go packaged out for delivery, but other things show you where they are. They'll creep along. And I got to do a video on the Uber because it cost me a fortune to take the scooter to Patty, and it made me real sore for about 2 days. Now, let me go on eBay. I'll look up for you, but I won't be able to see what you say. So, all right, let's go to 2012 Mac Pro. And you can get these. The cheese graters are still going for a lot of money, refurbished. with a Xeon processor, 128 gigabyte of RAM. You can put all kinds of cards in it, 500 gigabyte hard drive, 180 gigabyte SSD, 449, 749, 754, 429, 299, and let's see, I don't know what you call that. See what this is. Maybe this is it. No, that's still the cheese grater. Lots of cheese graters out there, all different prices, with all different configurations. Here's one 32 gig of RAM, 1 terabyte hard drive for $300. Now the guy's got one bid on it. But these are, here's one Mac Pro Xeon 24 thread CPU, 36 core GPU, 8 gigabytes of graphics, 1 year warranty, $1,000. I think that at this day and age, paying that for one of those is ridiculous. Now, Mac Pro, Mac, God, what the hell? I just said what that was, and I can't, well, let's just go 2012 Mac. No, that's not it. Don't give me that. Try this. I can't remember what it's called. Now it's giving me MacBook. You can get a MacBook for $250. Now they're advertising Call of Duty Mac 2012. I never played Call of. I played Call of Duty once. I couldn't figure it out. That's not it either. Wait, what am I doing? I can look on. Hold on. Let me go back to Mac Tracker, and I will look up Mac Pro. There it is. Mac Pro. I was late 2012. Okay, that's what I need. The black one. Then there were 2 more cheese graters, and then that was it for those. So then they came up with new ones, I guess, or something. Or they didn't make it. I don't think they made a new Mac Pro for years. Yeah, they made one in 2013, 15, 16. Now, let's see. Mac Pro Retina, no, that's SSD, $89. I was looking at these the other day. There we go. Here we go. Here's a Mac Mini 2012 Core i5, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabyte hard drive, Catalina with $69.99. Now, $69 for a Mac. Here's a Mac Pro late 2013, 320 to 404, 250 to 500, 325, 299, 379. Here's one. This is, people are bidding on it. 64 gigabytes of RAM, AMD FirePro D300, a terabyte of hard drive, bidding for $250. Here's a cheese grater. Here's another Mac Mini, 16 gigs of RAM with a 256, 134. Here's one with Monterey. That's pretty close to now. 64 gig of RAM, 512 SSD, 319. Here's one, 274. Here's a MacBook Pro with a warranty, 2-year warranty. Although you got to watch out for these guys. They're going to be warranty on hinges or something, 285. Here's one for 515 with 2 gigabytes of memory. If I had money, I'd buy that maybe. Here's a 2012 cheese grater, 4 terabyte hard drive. Wow, $974. Here's a whole bunch of, this guy's selling 8 MacBook Pros for $807. You can buy one and sell the rest. Here's one for a black Mac Pro for $500, $499. This is ridiculous. Oh, built to order refurbished up to 12 core, 2 terabyte for $1189. No. Here's one. Oh, a housing case. Okay. And you got an idea. Let's go back to the channel here, if I can get back to the channel. Oh, that's not it. Hold on. Okay. No, that's not it either. What am I in? I'm in Chrome. That's why I'm not finding anything. They went up in Chrome. Anyway, all right. So the problem is, well, then yeah, you could get a Mac Pro. You know, even a Mac Mini, if it's got enough memory and hard drive space, you could put Final Cut Pro on there, an older version, and probably work with it. Watch Luke Miani. He just did a video on the older black Mac Pro and see what he says about it. The only problem is these things eventually get unsupported by Apple. Can't believe how many copies. Look, I gotta get the real filters when I go to the store next week. This thing has I could grow plants in this. Yuck! There's the ground to my coffee cup. All right, I don't know why the OBS disappears when this is one thing I hate about this screen. Oh, by the way, I watched this guy, the installer, and he brought out, you know, unfortunately, it's in crowdfunding. They brought out this, it's not a flat screen TV. What it is, it's a projector TV. And they've gotten way over their goal. And they tell all the specs of this, but nowhere they say what this thing is going to cost. But it is incredible. 4K, 3D display with 3D glasses, 2D if you don't have glasses, 1D if you have a seeing eye dog. And it's an incredible graphics. It's 120 inches. You put the bar on the floor and you push a button on the little remote and the thing rises out of the bar. And they had an 80 or 90 inch TV on the wall and engulfed it. And they show a movie. I have no interest in that Avatar. But they had football on there. You could see everything except it was the Bungles. And the woman there is a Steelers fan, his wife. So she said, I can't stand the Bengals. So, by the way, fire Mike Tomlin. But I don't know what this thing would cost. If I ever won the lotto, 120-inch screen, and it's beautiful color, beautiful sound. He attached a sound bar to it. It's incredible. What's going to cost, I don't know. But that would be cool at the house. So, this is a 43-inch screen. I have trouble. Now, maybe if you get a bigger screen, you can see all the windows. You could have multitasking of Firefox and Safari and Chrome. And I have problems. Amazon only works in Chrome to look up with my password. And my credit union bank account website only works in Chrome. And I hate Safari. So, but I'll give you that. Look up 2012 Black Mac Pro, and you can get one of those or get a Mac Mini. Mac Mini will fit on your desk. You can attach. I've got my Silicon M1 Mac Mini. I thank the fellow who sent it to me every day of my life until I get a newer one day, and I'll still use it for something. They don't have, the new ones do not have DVD and CD. Apple took that out. And of course, Macs, if you go to Otherworld Computing, they do have a drive that is Blu-ray that will work on a Mac. But for some reason, Steve Jobs and Tim Cook hate Blu-ray. I don't know why. And sometime, one of these years, I will be getting my free Telly TV set. I don't know when, they're sending it out to people, but not me yet. They're sending me out a 4K television for free, and they have a little window on the screen, and that will display ads all the time, and they will take what you're watching and send it to Nielsen. I don't care about that. You have to keep it on all the time. You can't shut it off, and if you shut it off or get rid of it, I don't know what happens if it breaks. Like if it's an earthquake or power supply problem or something like that. But it's free. And I have watched before the roaches killed it. Kathy Orkin, her management came out and told her that they do not seal the cracks in the walls and the cabinets, and they do not work in the outlets. You have to get Orkin to come in and pay for that. I tried to do that. Orkin would do it that day. We have a contract with the apartment building. They're spraying 10 apartments. Her apartment complex is infested. Her DVD player died. Her Blu-ray player died. Her television died. Her modem died. Her Macs died. And she's very depressed over that. And I said, you need to save your money and move the hell out of there. I got to go up to make sure the guy sprays right. He bitched that he could. He bitched about the carpeting. The carpet is filthy and the apartment's filthy. It's not filthy. Patty and I and Kathy worked like hell to get that place clean. It looks very clean. The carpet is dingy, but she's been living in there for years. After a while, the carpet gets yucky like this carpet. And the bedroom carpet is not that bad. But the guy's being a real ass. So I said, save it. You're not paying for the storage now. They're selling her stuff off. They sent a final notice. Take that money for the storage and add a couple $100 a month and put that away, and you can rent a car and start looking for an apartment. You've got Section 8. Move the hell out of there. And make sure you don't import any roaches to your new apartment. And I like playing on the PC. I used to play Command and Conquer. I used to play Tiberian Sun. I used to play Duke Nukem. I used to play Doom. I used to play Age of Empires. Other things. I played stuff on the PC, but the PC would keep. And my favorite game I used to play is a game called Rise and Rule of Ancient Empires. And I went and saved it to the folder and left for the day and came back in the morning. Went to play my game. The entire game was... I've been playing the game for a year. The game was dead. Well, I am not aware of that law. How can they keep what you owe if you're not paying them? So, I'll tell Kathy about it. If that's the case, I don't understand that. If they sell your unit, normally, I just watched a storage video. The guy bought a storage video that's just taco stacks for $70. He's in Pennsylvania. And he gets all this stuff. He got his money back on. He had a lot of CDs in there, a lot of audio CDs in there. And some nice furniture, and it's furniture with a glass table. Yeah, but okay, the guy purchases the unit, he's still got all your stuff. How are you supposed to get it back? Because he buys the unit to buy your stuff. I had my storage sold out from under me because the idiot at Public Storage was a total incompetent. She kept sending me a bill, and I lived like 8 blocks down the street. And every month I would mail her a check or bring a check in. Usually brought a check in. And she was always a month behind. It's a collectible box. That's funny. I shouldn't laugh, but that's funny. Where did you hear about this new law? Because if that's the case, Kathy she owes about $300. Would you do me a favor and send me whatever I follow the new laws by Gruesome Newsom pretty often. I haven't heard of this law, not in California. Would you send me any information you have on this to my email, please? First time I've heard of this. Yeah, she owes him about $350 or $400. She owes him a month's or 2 months rent. But what happened to the guy who pays for the storage? He's screwed. They take his money. What did he get out of it? Who's going to buy storage at auction? That doesn't make any sense. Of course, California's laws never make sense to me because they're voted into and signed by leftists who want to give reparation to people who aren't slaves and other weirdness. I'll have to look this up. First I heard of it. I'm surprised that the storage space didn't send me any. I get the emails for Kathy's storage space. I'm surprised they didn't send me any kind of email saying a new law has been passed, blah, 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 blah. Why would you buy a unit if you can't take what's in the unit? That's what I don't understand. What's the point of spending money to buy a unit? I mean, you'd be better off doing an auction out of, there are auction sites where you could buy storage out of state, and you don't have to screw around this law because it seems like you're screwing the buyer. If that law had been in effect in 2000 or 2001, whenever I lost all my I had 600 paranormal books. No, I had 6,000 paranormal books, hundreds of military books, game software, all my memorabilia as a child, pictures, mementos, my junior high school diploma, and all kinds of other stuff, bookcases. I had 2 storage spaces. They sold the one with all the good stuff. The other one was current. Yeah, but what are they going to do with the stuff? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get this at all. This doesn't make sense. I'm not picking on you, mindly, but I don't understand this. So, well, what the hell happened to that? The screen just jumped. I'm having weird problems with it. Anyway, I'm starting to roast in here, and my lower back, my spine is still killing me from helping lift the scooter into the Ford Expedition and lift it out. And as we lifted it out with the 3 of us, it started to fall on the ground and it would have broken the thing. So that freaked me out. I said, oh my God, paying all this money to deliver it, and the damn thing. Oh, there's my phone. I forgot I put it in here. Who was calling me? Okay, hold on. Here's something. Best Buy shoppers run to get a Pioneer Fire TV for $211. 4K. 50-inch 4K TV, half off, discounted. $210.99. There's a hell of a deal. You could buy that and hook it up to your Mac. Let's see. Owner of 5 Wingstop locations in California owns $3 million. Accused of underpaying 550 workers. Why do they always do that? Don't they have enough money? I had to take some of the labor board years ago for that. Okay. Why you should putting aluminum foil behind your router. Walmart says it will abandon self-checkout. And tires, tempers overheat in Walnut Creek on Friday. Millennium Tower residents build $6.8 million for fixed overruns. Why would they build the tenants? They have nothing to do with them. iPhone SE review, 2023 iPhone in the budget. We'll get about $60 a month on Social Security in December actually. Powerball jackpot approaches 1 billion. I did not win. It was 177, three of the numbers. 960 million. That's going to go to a billion. I'm sure of it. Let's see. Vizio rolls out new Quantum 4K OLED smart TV. Got them Walmart. Apple says it will fix software problems blamed for making iPhone models too hot to handle. This thing wants to be charged. So let's look up. Says here lemonade will help you lose weight. Okay, let's see. See if I can find this. Bear with me for a minute. I want my iPad fixed so bad because it's hard to type on this little tiny phone. I look up storage law. It's giving me Gavin Newsom new gun law, gun tax law, taxing guns and bullets. Try unit. Oh, here we go. Remedies, procedures for self-storage faculty owners when occupants are delinquent of a lien and their that's 2005. Storage Facility Act. Is this what you're talking about? I can't drink cayenne pepper. I have a history of ulcers. They got things on rent increases. I can't find anything on this. There was a renter's right thing passed in 2020. This is about landlord rent. I don't know. Please send me whatever you got. I can find absolutely nothing on this on my phone. That's why I miss my iPad. Well, a little girl is sitting on the Steelers rug, so now we know that she's a Steelers fan. And I can't, if I get lemons, they rot because I don't have a working refrigerator. This is what I use, real lemon. It works fine until it expires, and I'm sure there's an expiration date in here. I got 2 bottles of this stuff. I pour this in water when I'm sick of drinking water. The last of the horrible sugar-free peach Snapple. No, I tried canned pepper once and I started choking almost to death. So, all right, I'm going to go on this one. Thanks for coming in. Please send me the notice. All right, this is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great day. And remember, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you see content nowhere else. And let's see, computer. When will it start raining in Martinez today?
Light rain is possible, starting at 4 p.m. It should end by 5 p.m. You can expect about 0.01 inches.
Hold on. Let me find my other phone. Let's see what the real weather says, the Weather Channel. Before I leave. Mostly cloudy. Feels like 69. Yeah, it doesn't feel hotter than 70, but it feels icky. Rain expected 3:15 p.m. It's 2:45. There's no one in place but you and my cats. It's 13 minutes to 3. Well, here's your radar. Not Radar O'Reilly. And here's an ad for Timu. Well, it's right across the way from me. So it's going to be here soon. Let's unplug this. And let's see if the channel... No, you can't see with the glare. But the radar does say it is in Petaluma and Fairfield, Novato, and Vallejo. It's coming this way. So it's actually going to rain today. So I'm going to have to move the I have the home is where the purr is mat out there. And every time it rained, it destroyed the printing on it. And it gets worse. So I'm going to have to move some of the mats out there. But it is going to rain today. And I don't know when my double order from Amazon is going to wander in here. Let me see what that is. What's going on with that? You can still join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month. Blink. Blink. New item arriving today, 4:45 p.m. to 7:45. Out for delivery. Packaged out. I don't understand that. They're saying Amazon, but it says San Pablo. And every time I get San Pablo, the post of it delivered, but the guy just showed up here. I have 2 items. One will go for the channel, one will go for the channel members. And one will be fun because I can make fun of UFO hunters and unsealed alien files and ancient aliens. A danger to planet Earth. All right, I will let you go. Thank you for coming in. Let me go back to the chat. I don't know why it does this. It drives me nuts. I click on Safari. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Sugar-free hard. Well, hard lemonade is like hard cider. Isn't that alcoholic? I don't know. Well, thanks for coming in. All right, this is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great day, a great afternoon, a great evening. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be. Stay hydrated. Have an adult beverage, something cool, something hot. Stay safe and watch the skies. Bye-bye for now. Well, little girl got up, so now I can move the rugs. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming in, Enoch. I don't know where everybody is on a Saturday,